What's up, junk removal business owners? This is Blake from Top Dollar Digital Solutions. Let's talk about bringing in leads through your website that are coming in without paying for them. Because at the end of the day, this is sort of the holy grail when it comes to building our business. We're looking to bring in opportunities that can turn into sales that we don't have to consistently pay for in order to get in front of us. Now, that doesn't mean that Google ads, Facebook ads, or any of these other marketing channels are bad. But if we can provide an opportunity for our business to get in front of somebody without having to pay to acquire that attention, that is always going to be a good thing for our business when it comes to our margins, when it comes to building our business and everything in between. So let's talk a little bit about how to make that happen. So the main things that we need to accomplish in order to get in front of customers is, first of all, figuring out where they are. Now, all of us know, for the most part watching this channel, that the majority of our customers looking for junk removal are on Google. So they're looking on Google, trying to find a solution for either their couch removal, full-on property cleanouts, smaller junk removal jobs, larger junk removal jobs, appliance removals, and everything in between. So it's our job then to make sure that we're positioned to where they can find us. So how do we do that? Well, the main thing that we need to accomplish in order to do this is we need to have an effective website, and we also need to have an effective Google My Business profile, otherwise known as a Google Business profile. Some of you may still know it as the Google My Business. And those two things hold a lot of weight within Google, because if you look at it from Google's perspective, they have a customer who is trying to find a solution to a problem. And on their end, they make a lot of money by having people on that platform, especially through their ads. So their end goal is to make sure that the user comes up with a solution that they're happy with, that Google knows that they will trust, that will provide the best level of service, so that the next time that they need a service, they will go to Google to find it. So it keeps them coming back. So on your end, what you need to accomplish is you need to have the things that Google's looking for in order to trust you and trust that you're the best business to put in front of them. So that means they're going to be looking at your reviews. They're going to be looking at how close you are to the customer, your proximity to the customer. And they'll also be looking at your website, multiple different factors in your website. But one of the major things will be the content that you're providing on the website. Does it match what Google's customer was looking for? AKA, when they searched furniture removal in said town or junk removal in said town, does your website reflect those same keywords? And does it repeatedly tell Google that you offer those services so that they know that you're the best fit for the customer? This is where building individual pages for each service that you provide and some other key areas on your website are very important, because you're giving Google the information that it needs to understand that, one, you provide this service, but also two, that you're the best fit to provide this service. Because at the end of the day, Google is looking for what? The best fit, the closest fit for them, and the one that's the most trusted. Now that you know those things, how do we put that together? Well, on the website, we want to make sure that we have a professional website, right? We want to make sure that when the customer, even if Google puts us in front of somebody, that when they do end up being on our website, that they feel like we're the best fit, because that's another part of it. Google can set up your website on there, but it doesn't mean it'll convert. You have to have something that showcases to them that you're the best fit, not just Google. You should have individual service pages built out, matching what kind of services you provide, having the amount of content needed to match and help Google crawl that website to match that search volume. You should have reviews on your Google Business profile, a lot of them. Okay, you should be replying to those reviews. You should have reviews that are actually stating the services you provided, because that's also going to match the search content. For instance, if you have someone who reviewed your Google Business profile and said, Blake's Junk Removal did a great job removing our couch or removing our furniture, or they did a junk removal job for us in said town, Google's going to see that review and match it when someone searches looking for the same thing. So these things hold a lot of weight, and they all work in unison to put you where you need to be, which is in front of your customer. And when you start to build these things, and you have SEO work done, and you're doing all the right things to move the needle, and your profile's optimized, now you're going to start to see not only are you showcasing your business in front of your customers, but you're starting to get opportunities in without paying for them. Whether it's a call a day, 2 calls a day, 3 to 4, maybe even more. You're positioning the business so that every day you know that you're in a couple of different spots where people can find you. You're in the map pack, you're showcasing the map listings when people look for multiple keywords. You have an organic listing on Google when people are looking. Your individual pages are ranking with those listings when they're looking for a certain keyword that matches what you provide. You're building these things out so that you can get that business in, get organic leads through your website, either phone calls or form submissions, and then taking advantage of them by closing the deal without having to pay for the opportunity. So this is very important for a lot of you who are watching this who are not doing these things, because this is an opportunity in your area to start showcasing your business and doing the right things to position you above your competitors. Because I promise you, no matter what area you're in right now, there's somebody looking for one of the services you provide. And if you're not in one of these spots, your competitors are, which means that right now you're losing a lot of great real estate that you could be taking up with your business. And if you start to do these things and build out, optimize your profile and get the reviews, if you start to build your website up the way it's supposed to be built, SEO optimize, building out these individual service pages, doing all the things on the back end that need to be done to accurately depict your business as a go-to business, now you will start to see those organic leads come in without paying for them, and you'll start to get business without having to pay for the opportunity to come in. And this is a huge strength because now you're positioned to where you can either not have to run Google ads and Facebook ads, or maybe you're looking to build such a big company in your area that now you have the Google ads that are working for you. You might have the Facebook ads, you might have both. And now you also have that position to bring in business organically. And you could put all of it together to keep scaling your business. So if you guys don't have this built out and you haven't put the resources together to do this, you need to start. Because again, if you're not there, your competitors are, or your competitors will be. Somebody is there right now getting those calls, getting those form submissions. And those are highly productive opportunities because they're not being paid for, which is a huge strength. We all know that Google ads are great, but they can be very expensive. So if we can bring in opportunities without having to pay for every single call, that is a great thing. And that's ultimately what all of us want as business owners. So if you guys have any questions on how to do this, leave them in the comments. I will be happy to help. At the end of the day, just start doing the things you need to position your business in the necessary spots to start to do this. And that means making sure that your website is professionally done, making sure that it's on WordPress because GoDaddy is going to be severely limited in Wix, building out these individual service pages that are going to help you rank, that need to be strategically done with the keywords involved and a certain amount of level of content, and also doing some of the other things in regards to optimizing Google Business Profile, getting reviews, getting the right kind of reviews, responding to reviews, posting on your Google Business Profile a couple times a week about the services you're providing, and putting all of these resources together, or having someone who can do it for you. That way you start to get this traffic coming in and you can effectively grow your junk removal business. And in my opinion, one of the best times to start building towards that is during the slower months and into the slower season, because these things do take time. And with that being said, if we know that, we can start building ahead of time now to put the business exactly where it needs to be next year when we start to gear into peak season, or even start to get those leads in organically towards the middle of the winter to help our business during the tough times. So again, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Appreciate you guys for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I try and put together a video every single week that's useful and helpful for you guys, junk removal business owners, and click the bell for notifications when new videos come up. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.